Hello YouTubers. Today I'm going to be looking at the Weber iGrill2 wireless and Bluetooth meat cooking thermometer. The question that I've wondered for a long time is, should I get one of these? Because I normally, when I cook my steaks or meat on the grill, just like your average Joe, I use the digital, ordinary, or even the analog meat thermometers. And the problem that I often find is I end up completely screwing up and jacking up the steaks. Even though they tell me that it's the temperature, the doneness that I desire, I pull it off, cut into it, and eat it, and it's not cooked the way that I want it to. So I'm sure many of you have been through this frustration. So I thought about this and I contemplated it. I dropped the money on it, and this is going to be kind of a complete, honest review of how well this works. We're going to open it up, unbox it, take a look at it and how it works, and then also slap some meat on the grill and try this bad boy out. So let's proceed with the unboxing. This was $99 from Home Depot. I'm not sure what it goes on from Amazon, but I'm pretty sure it's similar around that price range. They make two different versions of this actually, a mini-sized one and then also the full-featured one, which that's what this one is. And it allows you to use up to 2 temperature probes. It has 2 temperature probe plugins. It also has a digital display on the meter itself, and as well as Bluetooth connectivity with your phone device of choice, Android or iPhone. So let's cut all the tape around the corners here and get this to slide off. I am not very apt at unboxing videos, but I know lots of people are into that. So this is the presentation that you see when you first open the box. It looks very nice. I like the chrome trim around the edge there and also the big digital display. I'm an electronics nerd, so seeing how stuff is built from a construction point of view, it always gets me excited, especially unboxing things. We have some instructions. No one needs those. Some Duracell AA batteries provided. It's always good that they didn't cheap out on the freebie batteries in the box. You have the actual iGrill2 unit itself. So let me see if I can get my camera to focus here. This is the big digital display on the front that I was talking about. And it's got this red trim around it. There's not much going on the back side. Now, I do like this because this is kind of angled, so if you had this flat on your cooktop, it always points towards you. You don't have to look directly at it, so that's a nice feature to have. On the front, we have a little power button, some arrow buttons to the left and to the right. I'm not sure what those do quite yet. A Bluetooth link LED, and I'm not sure if this is a LED indicator over here as well. Onto the actual meat thermometer probes themselves. They're taped in here. This kit comes with 2 of them, but this thermometer actually supports up to 4, so it has 4 ports or 4 plugins. And the way that these probes connect is through a little tiny headphone jack connector, almost exactly like you would find on your phone. And I'm not sure why this is not coming unplugged, but yeah, there you can see. So it just looks exactly like a little audio connector or headphone jack, and you plug it into the bottom like so, and then it can swivel freely. The probes appear to be about 3 foot or 3 feet in length. I really don't see why you would need more than that. If you're setting this right next to your grill, you simply just pop these into your steaks, the sharp end. Yeah, so this is totally exactly 3 feet in length. And they just have a convenient little wraparound spiral holder here. You do not need to use it with these. And then these probes come with different colored, I believe they're different colored removable. Okay, they're not removable, but they're just a color indicator, so you can keep track of what steaks. If you have 4 steaks and they're all supposed to be different donenesses, you can keep track of which one is which by the color that's on these meat probes here. And this is the second one. These are completely heat safe up to, I believe, 750 degrees, the box says, or the instructions say. I'm not sure. it looks like they also give you a cute little tiny metal icon badge thing similar to what's on your car. You could stick that on your grill and feel proud that you're using Bluetooth wireless cooking technology. So let's get this connected to the cellular device and see how this works with the iGrill app. To install batteries into the iGrill meat thermometer, it's very simple. There's not even a screwdriver required. All you do is separate the actual thermometer itself from the silicone-ish material base right here by just pulling on it like that. And then there's a regular AA battery hatch door cover on the back here. So upon insertion of the batteries, the device will power up like so and flash. The Bluetooth light right here is blinking to indicate that a connection is ready to be established with your device of choice, Android or iPhone. This works with both. Let's pop this back onto the base here. And I already have the app downloaded from the App Store, from the iOS App Store. And upon opening the app right here, it prompts us to take a tour, all the flashy screens that you have to skip through. And I'm not sure why my lens is not focusing. I'm probably too close. So let's say take the tour, skip. It looks like it found the device, but is not paired with it yet. So let's go ahead and hit pair and see if we can get a successful connection the first try. Bluetooth pair request appeared on this screen. We'll go ahead and hit yes, pair with the device. It looks like it did pair successfully, and let's hit continue. It'll ask you if you want to allow for notifications. That way, if you're doing something busy, drinking your White Claw, petting your dog or whatever, and you're not paying attention, you're at a grill, cookout party or whatever, you could have a notification in the top screen there that your steaks are about to burn. So that's really convenient. We'll go ahead and allow that. Privacy policy, dismiss, newsletter, no thanks, who cares. Alright, now we have a couple main menu options here. Start grilling or presets. It looks like there's some navigation menu options at the bottom here. There's the home menu, the temperature menu. So this will show you the separate temperatures for all 4 probes that you have. You can set timers or create timers. And then you have a My iGrill, which it looks like you can make an account and you can store certain grilling presets if you'd like. I will not be using that today. I am just going to test out how well this will tell me that my steak is done to my desired doneness. So the Bluetooth link is solid now, showing that there is a solid connection between the screen. Right now we have no probes plugged in, so the little digital 7-segment temperature display will show a red dash right there. And you use these left and right arrows to cycle through the temperatures for the different probes that you have plugged in. So let's go ahead and get one of the probes and plug it in and see if we can pull a temperature on just the ambient air itself. So as previously stated, the probes plug in with the headphone jack connector down here. And it looks like it is picking up a temperature of 76 degrees currently, so it is working. Let's see if we go to the temperature screen in the app, if it actually displays that. And yes, it certainly most does indeed. 76 degrees. Let's go ahead and prepare a steak and get this on the grill and see how well this works. Okay, viewers, I have a couple of steaks prepared up for us, and we got the grill nice and warm. We are going to go ahead and test out the functionality of the Weber iGrill2 wireless meat thermometer finally. Taking another look at the thermometer itself, I figured out something very interesting, very convenient actually, is the silicone base right here. It's actually magnetic, so it can just stick to your grill cooktop surface if it is metallic, which I find a very nice feature to have because it stays there. I'm going to go ahead and do a control test as well. I'm going to cook one steak using a regular digital meat thermometer to take the temperature of, And the second one, I'm going to place the iGrill probe in and measure the temperature that way using the app, which I will show you how the app works in a sec. So let's go ahead and stick the probe into one of the steaks first. Let's go ahead and open this up. The best way to put these probes into the steak is going parallel to the side of the steak or the width of the steak. So I'm going to do this one on the right. I'm just going to hold it still here. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to push it right in the center just like that. Let's extend our probe out here. I'm going to connect the probe to one of the ports on the bottom of the iGrill2. I don't know if I can get that to focus there. So the ports are 1 through 4 from left to right. And this is just, once again, a little headphone jack connector, and that plugs in like so. Let's go ahead and power up the iGrill by simply pressing and holding the power button in the middle for a few seconds, and it'll flash on. The Bluetooth light will either blink to show that a connection is ready to be established with your wireless device, or it'll go solid if you have had a connection established. So let's go ahead and open the iGrill app here. I've downloaded it from the App Store. I'm going to place the iGrill over here. And right now the blue light on the iGrill has turned solid because it has successfully found and paired with it. There's a pairing process, very simple pairing process that you go through when you immediately set it up. So we are connected there, and it is actually showing us our temperature already at 51 degrees. And if we go to the temperature screen at the bottom here, refocus my camera, and go to temperature, and it shows us that our current probe connected is at 51 degrees. So let's go ahead and put both steaks on the grill. I'm going to move the thermometer over here, like so. Remember, the iGrill probed steak is going to go on the right here, and the regular one I will check with the digital thermometer is going to go on the left. And here is just some melted butter, garlic that I was preparing here. Let's go ahead and close that. And now we are officially cooking. So let me show you a really neat feature in the app. I really like how automated and pretty much foolproof this app makes things. If you click on your probe temperature right here, you can click Start Grilling. It would ask you which do you want to measure the temperature of, the grill or the actual food temperature. We'll do food temperature. It asks what kind of meat are you cooking. We're doing red meat. This is a sirloin strip steak that I have on the grill, and they have endless options to choose from. I highly doubt that you'd end up cooking a cut of meat they don't have to choose from here. So let's do sirloin strip steak. And then how would you like it done? So this is a rotary dial wheel that you slide to select your desired doneness. Now I know I'm going to make a whole bunch of people on YouTube angry here, and I'm going to cause a lot of controversy because there's many guys and gals out there that differ on this opinion. But I do prefer my steaks well done, so that is what we are going to be looking for in this video, and it's going to tell us that the target temperature we're going to remove the steaks at is going to be 155. So let's go ahead and hit start. This just shows you how to use the probe and how to insert it into the meat, which we did correctly. We put it in parallel to the steak. Got it. And here is a display of our current temperature over our desired set temperature, and this is going to continually keep on updating, as well as it shows the temperature on the actual iGrill itself as well. And you can't see it because the digital display there is flickering, but the temperature is the same on both the thermometer itself and the phone. So let's leave these steaks for about 4 or 5 minutes and check again to flip them. And also I'll take temperature once again with the standard digital thermometer, and we'll continue on cooking. Okay, we've reached about the halfway point with our cooking temperature, as you can see on the scale right here, and we're going to go ahead and flip these steaks over. And also I will take a regular temperature reading with the digital thermometer on the control steak on the left side. So the iGrill is reporting a temperature of 102. Let's go ahead and power on our regular thermometer. There are some great smells coming from this grill. And let's go ahead and go right into the middle. And this one is reading very, very high compared to the other one. We are at 141, 142. So that one is almost practically done. While the other one is sitting at 104 currently. So let's flip this over. We got some nice grill marks there. I am by no means a grilling expert, but I do appreciate some good grill marks. And just to give it a little bit of flavor kick here, the whole Guy Fieri deal, let's put some of this wonderful melted butter and garlic over it. Right like that. That is looking excellent. Can't go wrong with putting garlic and butter on a steak. Alright. We'll leave this for another 3 or 4 minutes to cook all the way through. And close the lid to retain the heat. Like I said, this smells wonderful. These are very, very small portions or very small cuts, so these do not take very long to cook at all. Just for the purposes of this video, I made them intentionally on the small side. We're almost a little bit above 50% on our cooking doneness. We're at 113 degrees. So once we're reaching 155, I will check back again and do another temperature measurement. Okay, viewers, we're back and we're pretty much almost to our target temperature. One thing I want to show you here is that there actually was a notification that popped up on the screen to say be prepared and get ready because it's almost at the target temperature. So if you were off somewhere busy, this will vibrate your phone and then you can quickly return to your grilling station. I think that's a really nice feature to have in the app. So far this app has worked really well. It's very easy to navigate. Hasn't been any bugs and crashes yet. I haven't tested it on all cellular devices, so I can't attest to that, but at least in my short experience here, it's worked very well. And once again, we are cooking this to 155. If you like your steaks well done, the actual recommended temperature for well done is 160, but steaks do continue to cook after you take them off, so that's why you take it off at 155 degrees Fahrenheit and you leave it a little bit longer. So here this is telling us we have an alarm on our iGrill2 over there, as well as on the phone itself, that the temperature is reached. Now we're going over temperature. So let's quickly pull the steak off and we'll mute that alarm by just dismissing that notification, as you saw there. Going to go ahead and transfer the steak to the plate. You have some perfect caramelization and doneness there. Just going to go over there. And we'll also check on the control steak with the regular digital thermometer. This one did not jump immediately to 155. It's still got a little bit longer to go. So we'll check back again in another few minutes on this one. Okay, it's been about a couple 3 minutes for the cooking on our control steak, and I will take one last temperature reading. Hopefully we are at target temperature this time. I'm going to take one last temperature reading with the standard digital thermometer. So let's put this in here, and we are looking for 155 degrees Fahrenheit. 151, 152, 153, 154, and that is 155. We are golden. So I'm going to wiggle that steak off, and I'm going to transfer it to my plate. We'll let these cool down for a little bit, and then we're going to do a cut test and compare the donenesses of the steak grilled or measured with the Weber iGrill2 Bluetooth thermometer, as well as the doneness that was taken with just the standard digital thermometer. Alright viewers, we're back once again, and we're going to do the final comparison between a steak whose temperature was measured using the Weber iGrill2 Bluetooth wireless meat thermometer with the probe, and also a steak whose temperature was measured with the standard ordinary handy digital thermometer everyone's got lying around in their drawer that they probably got for Christmas or whatever. So the control steak, the digital thermometer, is on the left. Let's go ahead and cut into it, and let's pray and hope that it is done to well done, which was what I was aiming for. So this one, looking at the middle, on camera it does look a little bit pinkish, but that could be because my white balance is off, but to my eyes that is perfectly browned, as well as on the larger piece as well. That looks beautiful. And we have some really nice grill marks and browning on that. Now this one, the one on the right, is the one measured with the iGrill wireless thermometer. This one is perfectly done as well. If I can get the camera to focus today, it's being a pain. That is a beautiful looking steak. So let's go ahead and do a taste test as well. Not that there should be much difference, because the only thing that we're changing is thermometers. I'm going to try the iGrill steak first. I just simply season these steaks with the most common three best things that you could keep it simple with is salt, pepper, garlic salt, and then I put that buttery garlic melt on top of it. That tastes perfect, and that is perfectly well done. There is a difference between well done and overdone. I know people that like their steaks rare or medium well or medium. They would beg to differ, but overdone is basically like beef jerky. Well done is no pink, but it's not necessarily as hard and chewy as beef jerky. So I'm going to try the steak that was cooked with the regular thermometer. And they both taste the same to me. You can't go wrong with the dog taste test as well. And she does look like she wants a piece of that. Although, if you were to ask her, she would probably not care how her steak is done. Want some of that? How does that taste? You try it and tell me. Did that cook well? She says that is cooked perfectly to her liking. So that concludes our experiment today. Both steaks were cooked correctly. It doesn't matter which thermometer you use. Is the iGrill a little bit more convenient in the fact that it constantly shows you the temperature, and you also get the notifications to your phone, and you can use the app. Oops, I dropped the fork there. Everything happens on camera. I would say yes, it is convenient. As I said, this was $100. I'm sure it averages for that price on many different retailers: Amazon, Target, Walmart, all your major ones, big box stores. I did find the operation of it simple. It didn't take very long to get it paired with the phone, plug in the probes. The probes seem of fairly decent quality. I don't see them breaking anytime soon. Maybe this little flex joint right here where the cable goes into the stainless steel probe. I would recommend washing these after you use them. I know some people might just take them out and slap them back in the box or drawer or wherever they keep their grilling accessories. But it is washable. The cable's very strong and durable. It's made out of a stainless steel braid weave. This is a thermocouple cable. This connector seems to be fairly decent quality. So, was it worth getting this Bluetooth thermometer? I would say in the end, yes. It does make the cooking process very simple, especially if you're not a grill master like me. Also, especially if you use electric grills as I do, because electric grills really suck at retaining their temperature. As soon as you open the lid, they just drop by 100 degrees. So that concludes this video review of the Weber iGrill2 meat thermometer. Please comment, ask any questions down below, and I will answer them for you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.